Welcome to Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. I'm your host, Lady D Denise Gomez Green, inviting you to join me each week for real conversations, powerful stories, and uplifting perspectives that shine a light on voices from the community and the diaspora. Kick off your week with the Monday Drive from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Dive deep on Thursdays with Center Stage from 6 to 8 p.m. And ease into your weekend with Satideh Mawnin runnings every Saturday at 10 a.m. Catch Voices with Lady D on YouTube, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network online and YouTube, and Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle, Trelawney, Jamaica, or tune in on Linkage Radio online. So lock in, turn it up, and remember, every voice has power. This is Voices with Lady D. Celebrate the heartbeat of Caribbean culture with Satideh Mawnin runnings. Join us on Saturday at 10 a.m. on YouTube as we showcase the vibrant heritage of Jamaica and the wider Caribbean with four incredible women: Sherns, Max, Jackie, and yours truly, Lady D. From powerful stories to cultural traditions, we're bringing the flavor, rhythm, and excellence of the Caribbean straight to you. It's more than a show. It's a celebration of the roots and traditions that inspire and unite us. Subscribe to Voices with Lady D on YouTube and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn to stay connected. Every Saturday at 10 a.m. it's Satideh Mawnin runnings. Come feel the vibes. Satideh Mawnin runnings, where Caribbean heritage comes alive. Hey Trelawney, it's Lady D, reaching you straight from New York with love. Catch me every week on Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle, Duncan's, Trelawney, Jamaica. It's Voices with the Lady D on Linkage Radio, streaming live on YouTube. Join me Monday for the Monday Drive from 5 to 7 p.m. and Friday for Center Stage from 5 to 7 p.m. And me just want to know who under the mango tree with them iPhone, iPad, and transistor radio, because trust me, you can't afford to miss the show. Music, vibes, and real talk every time. Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. Stay locked in. Trelawney, me love you nobody.
Hey beautiful people, this is Maxine, aka Max Poet, inviting you to join us this Saturday, January 31st at 10 a.m. for another uplifting edition of Satideh Mawnin Runnings. We're focusing on something truly special, celebrating friendship. Those friends who stand by you, the ones who bring joy into your life, the ones who check in, who show up, who remind you that you're not walking this journey alone. And yes, even the friend who always say, "Me there," with that assuring smile. So come sit with us, relax, sip your tea, drink your porridge, bring a friend, and enjoy the rich conversation. We're honoring the laughter, the support, the memories, the blessings that real friendship brings. We'll make sure you're tuned into Voices with Lady D on YouTube at 10 a.m. And while you're there, do, like, share, and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Satideh Mawnin runnings, where culture meets conversation. See you Saturday morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Morning.
How are you, ladies? Oh, Lord, we're colorful. We're in black. We're in accessories. We're flowing, hair flowing like that. I'm just hoping that some wind will pass by. so that we can, just
So
see
that
the
man can blow.
beauty of the Maine. Kind of.
All right.
Absolutely. How are you, ladies? Morning.
Keeping
Morning.
warm, keeping warm.
Yes, yes. I said not too long ago. I wonder how much it is outside again because um I am feeling very warm in here and I'm so thankful.
Yeah. I think it
Yeah.
was
Yes.
12, it was 12 degrees last I checked.
Hmm.
What?
Yeah.
We're supposed to be getting a snowstorm here too. Well, it was supposed to have started 1 a.m., but out the door is still dry. And I'm not complaining.
Okay. Well,
Don't
So I
talk
don't know
too
if it's
quick.
gonna happen, but yeah, because last week we were promised snowstorm and ice and stuff. This week the same thing, and I haven't seen anything yet. But it's never too late for a shower of snow.
not
Yeah, exactly.
absolutely. Would like to welcome everyone to this morning's edition of Saturday Morning Runnings here on Voices with Lady D. I'm your host, Lady D Denise Gomez Green, alongside my hubby, co-producer, Evel Green, who will be joining us in a few minutes. This morning's topic, celebrating friendships. And I know that you're saying to yourselves, yeah, me have one friend from me little. Or, I've had friends that I have now changed. Over time, we meet new people and, the friendships kind of way here and there. But the good thing is that there is somebody that you have kept very close, or there's somebody who always a check up on you no matter what. I tell
Hmm.
people I'm the keep in touch kind of friend. Even when I don't hear from you, I am still um, reaching out. I'll just call up and say, how you do? And so on. That's me. And believe it or not, when we do that, people sometimes will not reach out to us because we're always reaching out to them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're not careful, yes, you can be the one who, won't reach everybody, but because you're so visible,
Yeah.
nobody
But
will
you have some
remember
people
you.
who you reach out to when you realize you haven't heard from them in a while. You reach out to them and they're quite fine. And then they say, me just did they ask her what we you now call me?
Right?
No, you gotta be calling as well. It's a
Yes.
two-way street,
Hmm.
you know?
Yes. Oh, Jackie, we're hearing somebody there.
What's going
Okay.
on?
Okay. So we want to
Okay.
say good
Sorry. Good
morning.
morning, ladies.
Yeah, morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are the
Morning.
Shants?
Yes, ma'am.
So what are the Max?
Yes, darling.
So one member went out in my sleep or something.
Maybe
Why? Oh, you're all in black.
The
we're
black.
We're
all
all
in
in
black.
black.
Yes.
I took up something similar to Lady D's and then I said no, the black.
There you go. So I'm the popping one this morning. We'd
Yeah,
like to
yeah, the
welcome.
flowers.
Telepathy. Oh, D, send me the link. Let me send it to somebody.
Huh?
Send me the link, my darling.
Oh, it's in the let me do that quickly. So good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Welcome to the
I'm just
show.
up. How do you do?
Yes, welcome to the show. And as we're here, we do have a
Somebody not gonna
guest,
call you.
We have guests around here. We have to
Uh-oh.
act not So
And
we
the
should
guess is a combination of us all in the red
yeah,
and the black.
Yeah, I see
Wonderful.
that.
see. Okay. So good morning to everyone. You're just coming in. We want to welcome you to the show. It's Saturday Morning Runnings. This morning we have okay, so Barbara is adjusting. Good morning. We have Barb's. Barb's morning to you. How are you?
I'm fine. Can you hear me? Yes, we can hear you.
Loud and
Oh,
clear.
good.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna have. All right. So as soon as you have your camera settled, I'll put you back up. But Barbara is a good friend of Evol, and because we're having this show called Celebrating Friendships, we thought it a good idea to have her on. And of course, he will be joining us in a minute. Evol. So, okay, so
Co-producer.
yes. So we don't have a lot of time.
Oh, that's true.
Nobody is at school yet.
Yeah. So welcome everybody, and
Good morning, everybody. Did I hear
Morning.
black is the order of the day?
It seems
Let me put mine here to the side.
that's right. So Barb's meet Sharon's, Jackie,
Hi,
and
Barbara.
Max.
Hi there.
Hi, Barbara.
Hello.
Hello
Welcome to
there.
the
How are
house.
you?
Hi, Barbara. Hi,
Hey, how you do, Papa?
Midday. As they say.
Oh, I better. I'm moving up and down because I have not used this tablet in a while, and I just realized it's on 10%. Hold on.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Plug it while you use it.
topic is on
Yeah, man, that's what I'm gonna do.
and we want
'Cause-
to talk about our friends, the people who mean so much to us. Now, in the negative, we're not going there this morning. We're talking about people who have been a part of our lives. We have been a part of theirs. And, life has just been wonderful. And so we want to hear from Barbara and Evol because they have a friendship that spans how many years?
40 years?
Oh, they're young.
Somewhere there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 40 years, which is a long time.
Long time. I was just born.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
We know.
Uh-huh. Right. And so we just want to have them share with us how their friendship started, what, it means to them both. And that's pretty much how we're going to kick it off because Barb has to leave early, so she won't be here for the full gamut of the show. So
Yeah, my grandson has his final, his football final.
right.
So I have to go. I don't go a lot of the practices, but I have to give a little support.
That's
this
right.
time.
That's as you should. So go ahead.
So morning, everybody. Morning to the lovely ladies and morning to our listeners. And Barbara, my brethren, my true bona fide brethren. I'll let you start first, ladies before gentlemen. So we met.
Dear, Mr. Me, I want to expand this thing. I'm afraid. For next thing.
No, it's
Because
okay.
it's okay.
Keep it still.
Yeah.
You look fine like that. Stay right there.
Stay right there, so don't move it.
You know my love. I'm a hand.
Oh, you don't have anything to rest it against.
Or give me one more minute. Let me get a little. Listen. Okay. You guys are the pros, You guys are the pros. Hold on.
Just catch you up on something, one book or something, or one glass.
Right. Okay.
We're going to have to get accessories for devices and different stands and things of that nature.
So,
I know, right?
Oh, Jack, I'd suggest you come back because we can't, you're not popping in. I see you, but you're not coming in. So I'd suggest you come back, go out and come back in.
Yeah, because I had back at the door.
Oh, Lord.
I can't help myself.
Well, remind us to give you the joke about me and Barbara would push up the door. I draw up the door. Since Max is talking.
Okay, kick it out.
All right. So where is Lord? Okay. So
It's not only should I give me an audition, like Oliver, because No, for real.
All right, Barbara, just talk, man. Just talk.
just cut it and right. Put it against something to keep it still.
I'm catching it against the Bible that Eval gave me, 1999.
Wonderful.
Wow,
My Bible here.
it's a wonderful gift.
Yes.
He gave me that Bible when I got baptized. Let me see the date.
My hand accidentally touched the power thing and turned the computer off.
Oh, wow.
That's what happened.
No, man, leave that to me.
I was like shifting up and fixing
Leave
in
that.
position. All right.
So let's
Yes, Eval.
well, you hold on, Barb, hold on. Let's acknowledge who we have here this morning. So we want to say good morning to Charlesy. Hey, Charlesy, good morning. Welcome. And Jan is on as well. Morning, Jan. And there are other people there. So we're hoping that you'll drop your comments in the comment section so we can post them and give you your shout outs. It's Celebrating Friendships morning this morning. Go ahead, sir.
So Barbara is referring to the Bible I gave her because prior to us being Christians, we were party people, and nightclub people. We went everywhere together. So when I rededicated my life to Christ, I of course want all my friends to do the same. And so Barbara was the one that I said to her, my dear, if I were to win $1 million, or if I were to win the lotto, I would share it with you for sure. So therefore, having reconnected to Christ, I believe it was my duty to share Christ with my friends who we parted with. And so that's where the Bible that I gave Barbara came out of. And shortly thereafter, she too became a Christian and was baptized.
Wonderful.
There you
Right.
go, Barbara.
Right, and that was, you gave me that Bible on the 6th of June, 1999.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Just like 2 months before my son was born.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. He's a baby.
So Barbara, you have the mic since you gotta go. You can say how we became such good friends.
Yeah, well, we met at Victoria Mutual. I'm not sure what year, and if we even want to say the year, but it was in the 70s.
I want to stay young.
It was in the 70s. Lord, my dear, please listen. I am proud of the friendship, and I am proud of my age, and I'm proud of the health that God has given me. So, it's 40 plus years. Enough. And enough. Three enough. and we hit it off. Eval was very fiery, very rank. So I liked that. Believe it or not, he was a teller. No. He was a teller, and he wouldn't take any foolishness. So very professional. He used the English language, but he wasn't allowing anybody to, take liberty. So I liked that spunk in him. And then, over time, we got to realize that, we had things in common. And when we're in the lunchroom and so on, we would end up being in similar groups. And how did the party? Well, we were party buddies. We loved dancing and all of that. We were union. And when I say partying, it's partying, enough.
Yes.
Because everything that we do, we do it to the max. So even myself becoming a Christian, me love God to the max. That's how we are. I came in late on that, but the same kind of passion we put into the partying, into being delegates, is the same thing, put into being a Christian, a fun Christian. But as I said, we had lots of fun times together. It was a whole group of us, and we still have most of that group together now, because every day we're online on WhatsApp. Yeah. Most of us born the same year, so we keep in contact. And Let me see now, Eval. Eval was a family friend. My grandmother loved him. Love him. I mean, anybody that she attached Mass, you know, she said Mass Eval. You know that he's up there. You know, she give him a title. Yeah, like how, you know, Honorable or His Royal Majesty. She gave him like Mass, because it was 5 people that she gave Mass. My ex-hubby, my son, Eval, a young man across the road, Chris, and our family dog.
When did name Mass dog? Hello, nobody.
No.
The dog did name.
Mass Bruno.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
When the dog named Bruno, usually bad, you know.
But only 5. Only 5 people. Only 5. So she love Eval. Whenever Eval sometime come on holiday, she wish him could have stayed, because she said, "Oh Lord, only when you there me can get to eat early. This is one year would have make me dead for hungry." You know? Eval is so good in the kitchen, and Eval can take any little thing and turn it. And you know, men cook quickly, you know?
Yes.
So I remember one of his special dishes was, he introduced us towards mackerel in pineapple slices.
True.
Oh, wow.
Mackerel.
What?
Yes, dear, with sweet pepper.
Very gourmet.
Yes, my dear.
All
I'm
right.
trying to.
Yes, my dear.
I'm trying to imagine the taste and the combination of what do you
Excellent.
call it?
Excellent.
I'll make it for you, Jackie, when you come.
The salt
With sweet
and the
pepper.
sweetness and the saltiness and the sweetness. Okay.
With sweet pepper. And then when I am cutting up the onion, him say, "Lord of mercy, things there are Jamaica, but not so." Because like me with all 1 onion would have last all 10 times. And him said, no. This dish requires lots of onion. So him take away the onion from me and him fix up him dish, you know? But yeah, man, we come through a lot together. As I say, union days, the going out. When we go out, we win competition. You know, we look a crew, because sometimes we had practice before. You know, we had this guy named Paul Brown, and he would teach us the dances. So when we go to the club, you know, when you look all 6 of we, you know, we just coordinated. So yes, man. Yeah, man.
Remember, you and I won a dance competition at a turntable all these nights.
I remember. Yeah, man, we did bad, man.
I gave that joke at church the other day and nobody could have believed me. Me?
No, man, we're bad, man. And guess what? We used to do it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yes.
We'll go. Yes, man, I will go some fest and Sunsplash. Listen, I won't even talk about some Sunsplash here, because that was.
That's the year
I remember.
we came together.
Listen, we were so committed to going out. We took a small plane from what you call the place ever?
Tinsel Pen.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And listen.
Hold on a little bit, Barbara. Hold on a little bit there. Did this squad have a name?
Why?
Did name G4, sir? Something like that.
I think we would have made we have a group now called the Music of Our Lives. So we're all into that kind of thing, stuff. Yeah.
Or leave it up, man. If we're not playing in a plane, then the time there. Oh, go on.
Money was flowing.
But listen now, when we in the plane, you know, when we in the plane, the little plane, I mean, know what happened, you know, and you're almost behind the pilot, and one at a time we dip, and me hear him start ball out to Rory in son. Me say,
No, sir. That's not a good sign.
Mm-mm. So we said, no more small planes, no more small planes for us. But we had fun. We had fun that night at Jared Park. You know, when you get to Jared Park now, and you know, if it starts like at 10 o'clock in the night, it not done till like 9 o'clock in the morning. So you know, we get our pieces of cardboard, and so you know, say at some point you have to get a little rest. So that time,
We didn't know them time that we could have helped, you know. My husband's backyard is what we would call is 2 streets over.
Oh wow.
Oh.
We would
So
have
what we used to do, because them time that we never have no money. What we used to do is we used to go on top of the roof. We not go on top of the roof.
Wow.
We fully dressed, you know, we're ready, but we can't go. We can't play. We keep the money. We keep the money. We see a specific night.
Yeah, last night.
Yes. So what we do now, we get dressed, we go up on top of the roof. We make sure we have something to eat, we put on chair and everything. And we watch everything. The roof, you know, and the roof was like in line with the stage.
Wow.
So we watch everything, and then when them what we call fly the gate, when them fly the gate, we know them soon fly the gate. We come down, and we just walk around the street and just pass gate man and go. That time gate man are dance, you know. Gate man come off a duty, and we just walk past and go in.
Oh wow! So near on you so far.
Right, that's how we was. 2 yards.
Wow.
If my husband is on him, could I know Thompson Street and another street.
I'm very familiar.
And then Makati Street. You know the street and it's like 1 year.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, go on.
So Barbara, I was telling them before you came on that when you came to stay with us in Fort Lauderdale, and you were with Alexis and Ashley, you tell Alexis to push up the door. And Alexis was standing.
Well, before that, I told her to rub out the 8.
Rub out.
I was helping her with her homework. And I'm telling the little girl to rub out the 8, and she look at me like she's an idiot, you know?
Oh.
She did it. And the big one now, Ashley say, Auntie Barbara, you have to tell her erase. So I said, erase the 8 and little pitty like magic. Just start to rub out. So me have to cuss Eval and say, you're not teaching the pitney them Jamaican culture. Because how she don't know rub out. You understand? My little 2-year-old granddaughter here would understand. You understand? So Eval did it with him stush self and not teach the pitney them patois. You understand?
Yeah. A lot of people are doing that now. To the point here, you know, say now when you go to Jamaica, you have some hotels are offering patois classes.
So that time, how old? Ashley was how old that time ever? Ashley maybe was about 8, maybe
somewhere
or
there.
7. Yeah, 7, 8. But she understood, you know. So she said, Auntie Barbara, it's erase. So I say, all right, hello, okay. So yeah, man, go through a lot, man. Because Eval has had occasion that you know he was at my house, he and his son for a while till he had some paperwork straightened out, and then when I came to Florida in November '99, I stayed at his house for almost a year. So this our friendship has spanned decades and closer than close like a brother. As a matter of fact, Yeah, I remember, my grandmother had already said she want you to do her eulogy. You
Right.
understand? So it's Eval, and I think I found it the other day. It was Eval who did do her thing, and she did tell him, say, make sure no in a long talking.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but that is how close Eval was to the family. That I mean, he was already selected. He knew, and he came and he did the eulogy and everything. You know what I mean? So
And
it's
Barbara's
listen.
grandmother was infamous, Barbara's grandmother was infamous. I mean, Miss Morrison, when she gives some joke, man, you'd laugh till you're dead. I mean,
Yeah, those jokes can't come on here. Yeah.
so what I
One
remember
day I'll
was,
write a book.
yes. So Barbara, you remember when I came home that year, and when you came home from work, you couldn't recognize the cabinet because they take out all the
Me
dark
dear.
the cabinet and rearrange the cabinet and varnish the cabinet. And Miss Morrison was like, "Oh my Lord!" All the things that came out the cabinet was like, we not couldn't find them because I did pack them somewhere. You remember
Yeah,
the
you put
cabinet?
them in a brown bag.
Like, yeah.
So
Yeah.
no, so now we want to know, what the friendship means to both of you.
Oh Lord.
Right.
Well, Barbara is my sister friend. Wow. One of the most wonderful thing is that we partied together. We did all those things together, fly plane, do that everywhere, everything. And then we both became Christians again. And I remember Barbara, when she became a Christian, she didn't know the Bible too well because Barbara never got Sunday school like I did. So
Exactly.
when she became more in the word, she started, I used to call her Jonah, Jonah in the Bible. But she never understood what me I call her. But when she became a Christian, they said, Lord Jesus, Evergreen, you are the Jonah a long time. Me didn't know the word of God, and me was a Christian young, but me did backslide.
We didn't know that. We didn't know that.
They didn't know that. So we cherish the fact that, we partied together. We had fun together. Pure fun, a group of us. Angie, Owen, Cyrus, Vernon, a bunch of us. And then now Barbara is big in the church. She works as a social worker, and Barbara is just such a fantastic helper. If you have a problem, in fact, Barbara can remind me of Shernett. I mean, she's very well rounded. She's a quick, very resourceful person, and wonderful to me is that now that we love the Lord together, and we shall forever be friends in this life and the next life to come. So, yes, Barbara, I have many
Amen.
friends. But at the drop of a hat, I have no hesitation to say, Barbara, man, everything. I have no secrets. In fact, I really don't have any secrets from Barbara at all. She knows everything, and I have to get her approval for many things, including my current marriage. She has to sign off on the deals. She has to sign off, which with her wisdom and her love and her rebuke.
Was Barbara at the wedding?
Oh yeah, she was.
Man.
Oh yeah. I was a beautiful lady in the pink, in the turquoise pink. You forget?
So, me never meet Barbara them time there.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
So
She was just gliding past us, and I said to myself, that person must be somebody who is important. I didn't say it to anybody, but her persona and how she was
You
just.
say it yourself.
Yeah, we were just sitting meekly like guests and said, Lord, look on Lady D, look on Ever the nice see me. I said, Lord. But when me see she was like, okay, who she know?
Very no. Very no.
No fish.
Very no.
No,
In my lovely future pink.
Yeah.
Yes. Jackie, look back at the picture.
Yeah,
yes, and she toasted Eval.
Yeah.
I look back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Barbara is my darling friend. Her family is my family. Her son is my nephew.
True.
we've just been in it together. And one of the wonderful things about Barbara, she's very objective. She will correct me really quick. And will put me, and one of the things I've learned from her is to be balanced. One of her terms is balance. Balance. So if I'm talking bad about anybody who she knows,
you actually do there's something.
Yeah, the bad part of it. She will say, she will stop me and she'll say, but remember the good things too. Remember the good parts too. So
very important. Yes.
And I've practiced that. She keeps me in check. So we have that, and we love one another. Barbara, I love you. If I haven't told you in public before,
I love you too, my friend.
We've been through everything, man. The funeral and the party and the death and the denial from a green card when I had to stay by you some months, and you would give me a bedroom and fix my breakfast, and I'm blessed to have you as my friend.
Yeah, I told my son that anybody that comes off of their bed and give you their bed to sleep in, you must have the ultimate respect for that person.
Yes.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely.
Yes.
Because the person is making themselves uncomfortable to make you comfortable.
Yeah.
It's a sign of respect and love.
Yeah. Big
I
love.
told him.
Big love.
Yeah.
So thank you, my friend Barbara, and I hope our children, would have learned, from us the whole gift of friendship, because a lot of people don't have that anymore. People don't build lasting friendship anymore. But we're there.
Friendships are so fragile.
Yeah.
And I see, we have so much, and we're it's easier to reach a friend nowadays than when we were in the send the telegram.
Wow.
Send the telegram or send a letter. We are so much easier to reach.
Tell so-and-so send me if you tell us so-and-so tell you.
Right, sure.
And then the message that even reach straight when it reads.
By the time.
But I realize friendships can be so fragile, and a little thing can just distort a friendship. And let me give you an instance. Someone sent me something in text. I texted back my response, and it was supposed to be a joke. But because I didn't put an emoji, or because the person did not see my facial expression or whatever, they took it the very wrong way. And I had to go into a deep explanation as to, because the answer that I got back, if I took offense to that answer, we would not have a friendship today. So, just those little things, and I don't pay attention to those things. I don't let like social media affect my friendships like that. But you do have people who have become so sensitive, and even though we can reach each other easier, one another easier, it's still so fragile. Those little things, friendships so fragile nowadays. So let's cherish like friendships like you have with Barbara. I have a few friends that I've had for over 40 years. And I won't change those.
The thought that came to mind, if I might interject before I have to rush off, is that the type of friendship that we have, it's based on a lot of emotional intelligence, to the extent where maybe people on the outside might say, Lord, then the way how Eval and Barbara are so close, then Lord, what will happen when him, he's married. But on the contrary, I am so happy for him. I mean, when he told me about himself and Denise, of course, I asked him certain little question, thing and thing, Does she know about you? Does she know about you in entirety? Yes, you look good and all of that. However, does she know your heart? Does she know so on. So then me want to know about her too, you know, and so on. And then I remember I had said to him, well, and then I go in my spirit, and then I said, well, whatever you're doing, just make sure that your pastor knows, because, you know, so on and so forth. But once my spirit had quieted, settled, you know, and I know that the Lord blessed it. Denise became my sister, because anybody who love my friend, we become family.
Right.
And to the extent where it is not for me to be calling Eval, because Eval has his wife, and they need to become friends, the best of friends. And that requires you to give him time. Time. I remember my grandmother said that's the most powerful word.
Yeah, some people don't understand that.
So if I more leave it for whenever Eval has the time to call, he calls. And if him don't call, the kind of friendship we have, we don't have to talk. You know what I mean? If him send a little message, that is fine. You understand? Because right now it is all about the Lord has given him a wife who loves him. He has a wife who he loves, and it is the time that they have. It is for them to get to know each other, you know, and so on. So our friendship, you know, there no pressure comes with the friendship.
Right.
You know, like suppose Denise said, I wonder, Lord, and we only hear mother talk about Barbara, Lord, every minute my phone. No, not. You understand? Because I love marriages. Everyone knows that. I love love. And then worse, this has been ordained by the Most High. So it is for me to just sit back and just, exactly. Same way, so you know. So me happy for them. I am happy for them. Denise, let me give you your flowers. You know, we now wait till when we are sing Sankey. We give you flowers now. You know, my friend is just so very happy. You have allowed him to. The new word is you have allowed him to bloom. You know,
bloom,
or rebloom. You have allowed him to bloom, and both of you are blooming together. And then as a result of that, the people around you will also bloom, because you guys are inspiration to others. And also inspiration, and also for those of us who think, say, oh Lord, we're not going to find nobody, you only give you hope. You understand? you give you hope, say, no man, feel it around the corner. So, amen with all of that. After that, the long something there. Amen.
Amen. We thank you. Thank you,
I
Barb.
love you, Barbara. I love you. God bless.
Thank you.
Right. So I'm going to have to leave you guys now, because the thing is at 11.
Beautiful.
But it's not far. It's not far away.
And I know Imar is going to score a goal today.
Boy, I hope so. You know, say me will laugh. Ever, you know, seminar behavior. You know that.
He does.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. And listen, Eval is like that, you know. Eval, we show you something, and then him turn with theme face, and then you laugh and them think of you. So, be very careful of Eval with that. Very careful.
All right,
Max, you know that. Max,
you never think say him mischievous like that, not true?
Very, very mischievous.
Long time in the ear six auntie girl, Barbara.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Thank you for joining. You did a wonderful job. That was beautiful.
Yeah, man. Lots of love. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, my goodness.
Love you, my friends. Love you. Bye-bye.
That's awesome.
Celebrating friendships. If you're just joining us, welcome. That was Barbara, a very good friend of Eval. And they took us down memory lane, and we thank them so much for sharing your story
Amen,
about how you
amen.
became friends and so on.
Priceless.
And I know Sharnzi wanted to have her friend on,
Yeah,
who
but
they've
one
known
minute,
each other since they were 5.
yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I saw the pictures that you sent out, Sharns, you really do look alike.
Lord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you look
Yeah.
alike.
Who?
Yeah, man. That friendship there. That friendship, oh my God. We have come, I don't even know. It's over 50 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Sure.
50
Not you,
years.
Sharon.
Yeah, man. And we are still the
I know,
same.
right?
You know, what's that?
Not you. 50 years.
Oh,
50
no.
years.
It more looks like
Yes.
10, just 10. Yeah.
Yeah, we were 5. When we met, we were 5. Her brother and my cousin who took me to school were friends, and we met right in front of the school, right on the steps. They were taking us to our class. She looked over at me, I looked over at her, and that was all it took.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
And we've been friends. We went
Nice.
to the same primary school, went to all the classes, the same grades. Me skipped grade 2, she skipped grade 2, we back up in a grade 3, and we kept it up. And they went to the same high school
Oh, nice.
and everything.
Nice.
And although I migrated and she never did, we kept it up. And it's not hard. That's the thing.
No.
It's not hard.
It's natural.
No.
Friendship should not be hard.
Right.
I see friends, friends where this one is overly sensitive. If you don't hear me, Lord, you couldn't. No, we pick back
That
up
makes
as
sense.
if we didn't leave each other. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Right. That's how it should
She
be. Yeah.
came, she came to see me in October. As a matter of fact, she was with me in October, and she left and went home to Jamaica, and that's when the storm came. And she could have stayed and weathered the storm here, but then she has her mom who she was concerned about, and so she went back so she would be there for her mom. Her mom is over 90, so she went back knowing full well she would have been in the brunt of it, but she went. But she is a selfless person. She's very caring, very dedicated mother. She has 3 children. Her son is my godson. He's in college right now at the University of the West Indies. She has 2 daughters and she has 1 granddaughter. So we have been through childhood, through teenage years, her 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, to where we are now. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
thank God for her. Her name is Mavis Evelyn. And because I'm Shernette Mig, and she's Mavis Evelyn, as children in school, they would have said Shernette Morning and Mavis Evening. That's what they used to call us, back in the day, Yeah. But we have remained friends. We do everything, we do a lot. Whenever I go to Jamaica, automatically, we hook up. She come to the house. I go to her job. She take time off. We are everywhere together. So I really am appreciative. While I do have lots of other friends, because I have work friends, I have church friends, but she's my grassroots. She's my grassroots. I can make reference to anything and she can pick it up. Sometimes I'm thinking of a nursery rhyme or a situation or a song. I'll forget something and I can just call her or text her and say, "Oh, that thing they go again." And
she answer.
or she does the
Yeah.
same for me, So I'm sorry she's not able to be on here, but somebody passed away and so she had to go take care of that. Yeah. So
But like Barbara says, friendships, those kind of friendships, it requires a lot of emotional intelligence, and she's absolutely right. There's no pressure
Yeah.
when it comes on to friendships like that. I have a friend, her name is Glennis, and another friend, her name is Karen. Karen is watching. She's not able to jump on, but we've known each other from high school, and I'm talking about from way in the 80s. It's over 40 odd years of friendship. And these ladies, I don't see them sometimes for years.
Yeah.
But the thing is that our friendships have never been strained because it doesn't matter how long we haven't spoken, as long as I call or if I pick up the phone and text, it's like we just pick up where we left.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just keeps going. And something really affected a friendship that I've had too. And this is another 40-year friendship. And just show you how people can be sensitive and just use little things to mess up friendships. When I went to Jamaica last year for our high school reunion, there was a slight misunderstanding with another friend of mine, and she took it to a whole different level. And from that day, we have not spoken a word.
Oh dear.
And I'm saying this because there's not a day that goes by that I don't think about it. And the misunderstanding it had nothing to do with me. It was just something she felt like. I don't even want to go into it here.
Right.
But it was simple, and it really was uncalled for, and it just evolved into where we've just. And this is somebody I've known for over 40 years.
Oh dear.
And I'm just waiting for.
So were you
time. With certain people, you have to be careful of your approach. Timing is always the right thing. You have to be careful of your approach to certain people because it might delve deeper down into a deeper hole. So even though it has been almost a year, I'm actually waiting for the right time to really approach the situation. Because I'm going to. I'm not going to let it go like that because I cherish my friendships. I never lost a friend.
Yes.
If somebody drifts from my life, that's somebody who's not supposed to be there. But I maintain my friendships. I don't have any people don't have no problems with me. I don't have any problems with friends who I haven't heard from in a long time because I can always just pick up back where we left off, and it's not a problem to me. But some people are not like that.
Yeah, friendship should not be strained. And like this, friends, you have to kind of compartmentalize friends because you have friends who are you have friends who you can count on them for
the ones who will save the day.
Yeah, man. You have some who they're needy. They're needy all the time.
Yes.
Yeah. And then you have some who are when you have a friend with a mixture of both. If you want them to show up intellectually, or you want them to show up with 2 stones in them pocket and a little Vaseline, they are there. That's the kind of friendship
your friend Patrick.
Patrick there.
Some people are big friends. No, but you have some friends who have even helped you with your friend.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You have like Jackie, with that situation. You may need another friend to help you with that friend.
Yes.
Right.
You don't necessarily have to manage it on your own. Yes.
Right. I haven't even said it to anybody, people close who are in the whole reunion situation. Nobody even knows about it. I don't know if they know from her, but I did not say a word. I just left it, and I just said, let's live and let live until that day when I'm able to see her face, address it.
Yes.
Okay, so I too have a friend that I want to talk about.
Go ahead,
Sorry.
Nancy.
Okay, so this friend, I met him in 2005 in New York, still lives in New York. And how we met was at the radio, Royal Radio. I don't know if you guys ever heard about Royal Radio. Royal Radio, yes. He's a poet like me, and of course, we write. And for some reason, he's much younger than I am, but we have a lot of things in common. He's from Westmoreland, I'm from St. Mary. But he was grown up by his grandmother, and so was I. So we had a lot. We could converse because we had so much to share that we had in common the way we grew up. But the fact that he writes and I write, we could complete each other's sentence. that's how we were connected. And he has been a friend still, and we were just very close. I think sometimes people probably not think things because we were part of a poetry group. It was about 5 or 6 of us in the group, and persons left and fresh ones came in to join the group, and everybody just departed, go their own ways. But he and I still kept in touch. And when I lived in New York, I remember when we did our processing for our documents. I mean, this was something else because there was nobody else who I could have asked. We did our processing. We're in the process of doing our green card while we were living there. And of course, we moved away before we actually got our green card, bought the house and moved there. And my landlord, son who lives upstairs in the house where we used to live, got a letter for me. And he called me and said, oh, there's this letter here from immigration. And I said, oh my God, who me I ask to take care of it now? And I called, I said, Marlon, his name is Master Marlon, do me a favor. And he drove to the house, pick up the letter, go to the post office, put in a different envelope and mail it to me. When the letter came that day, I was cracking up because the letter had all of my address and my name on it. It was the funniest thing. And it was another letter that came to my address, but my name was not on it. I guess it was so into making sure the address correct that he leave out my name. Yes. That story with Norman and I laugh about it all the time. But it was, I don't know what I could have asked.
Yeah.
And of course too, when we were moving from New York, he was our hand and our feet. Wow. I mean, he was there with us neck to neck. All the carton boxes, the wrapping paper, the tapes. He has a friend who worked in some shipping company. And he got carton boxes, wrapping paper, tape, everything that you need to pack and move. He brought them to my house and get them and bring them to the house.
Yeah.
Not only did he bring them, but he helped us to pack. He packed all of my shoes because he used to laugh. I said, you love shoes, I have so much shoes. And he used the bigger boxes to pack all of my shoes in the boxes because I didn't take my shoes from the original shoes box. And he packed them in the boxes neatly so that they could fit, tape up the boxes, everything to wrap my dishes, my crockery them. Yeah, me wrap my crockery them.
And your figurine.
Tape it up. Yes, everything.
Yes.
Yes, and even before we moved here, we moved from Eastchester Road to Burke Avenue, and he helped us to move there too. And when we were moving here, that was when we had the real moving deal, more stuff to do. And he helped us foot to foot. When we went to look at furniture and there we go look past stove, he was present. He was always there helping us, giving us.
Oh, wow.
He joined the Kangen Water team with me, and he would bring people to the house for us to talk and show them demonstration. He was just there at all time. He was always present, always a help. The morning in quest, I remember when we were moving, we had arranged with a moving company to pick up our stuff this Saturday. And Saturday there was a snowstorm this Saturday. And moving company never show up, and we don't hear from them. And I call them the whole day until night. Nobody answered. And we have to fly out Sunday morning. And I'm like, oh my God, are we gonna do it? And Sunday morning, bright and early, he showed up. We heard from them, the moving company, and they said they were coming Sunday morning. And we have a flight at 8 o'clock. And I called him and said, Marlon, can you do me? And he said, come in. And before they were out of my mouth, he was present at the house. Wow. I mean, I tell him, give us a piece of driving to the airport because now we have to be rushing. And he drove us to the airport so we would miss our flight.
Right.
You know? Yeah. To me, that's friendship beyond.
Yeah.
If I'm working when I work on a poem, I call him and say, Marlon, listen to this. And he does the same. As soon as he writes something in comments, and Max, you have to hear this first. And he validates my opinion. If I say change that and put that right away, he does it. He believes in me and I believe in him.
Wonderful.
If he has to perform anywhere, he call me and say, I have to perform at my cousin's wedding or something. He say, what do you think about this topic? And he write him stuff and he call me and say, listen to this. That's how we just, sometimes we finish each other's sentences. Sometimes we talk and he likes to rhyme and we're talking on the phone and he says something and me rhyme it and I say something and he would rhyme it and we just laugh. He seldom calls me direct. He always call me on the camera because he have a chat on camera. And that's always tight. To me, that's right. To me, that's a friend. Yes. He call me any time in the morning. Sometimes in the bed before the ring. He say, listen to that poem here. He just believes in my he believes in my opinion dearly. Right now he's engaged to be married. And he said, no one, nobody's MC in wedding but me.
Nice.
He said, whenever I'm ready, you're gonna be my MC for my wedding.
That's so nice. That's sweet. You know? That's sweet.
So that's friendship. That's real friendship.
Yeah.
And sometimes we in the past, you know, we argue and we cuss, but we never malice each other and say why we're not talking.
Exactly.
We didn't always agree on everything. Yes, we didn't always agree on everything, but we always been there for each other.
And you know, and we thank you for sharing that, Max, because you have friends who are with you for the long haul.
Yes.
Because we have friends in seasons, you know.
Yes.
So,
yes.
So when you're going to school, you bond with your friends.
Yes.
And there are
right.
one or two that you bond with. Then you go to your job. And you and somebody hit it off,
a different one.
The job. And so in that season, as you move through, even in church, you have friends that you are with at church, and then you have those in your neighborhood, your neighbors, your friends who you grew up with, and not many of us are still connected to them, but some of us are. Like my very good bona fide friend, Wayne. He lives in Arizona. My sister would say she don't know why I'm going to that God-forsaken place. Every time I say it, we laugh. But Wayne and I grew up together. We started learning playing piano together. We go to church. We at everything together at school. Most people didn't realize that Wayne and I were so connected because he would always be hanging with certain of the guys, you know, who them still close today. But we were, our family, his grandfather was the overseer and pastor. So, and my grandmother, you know, was the communications lady and the go-to lady.
Right.
So the head cook and the bottle washer.
The head cook and bottle washer. And I'm telling you, Wayne, even toe to toe, when he came to the US, he lived in Connecticut. So we kind of fell out a little, and then he met girls. Thing. But when he would come back, and I'm in Kingston, and he would come back, and we chat and so on. And he has been with me. The amount of strategies that me and Wayne are put together for certain things. Every time him laugh and say, boy, you remember when we do so and so. He was always there to guide me and evolve.
So Wayne didn't know when you drop off a donkey.
So Wayne was the one. He spoke at my wedding. He's the one who spoke about how I was so as young as I was.
Yes, I remember him. Yes,
and he put the two pan over my ears.
Yes.
So that's
he brought it from soup to nuts, boy.
May I tell you? So Wayne has been, and then there are other people now who who I've met over time.
Right.
Even like right now. So there's my husband now, who we are bonding in a marital union kind of way and friendship. But then there are other people who we connect to. So we call ourselves now the crew. And you know, there are just some people you gel with, your vibes with, that kind of way. And I am the kind of person who, if you are my friend, me go make sure call you, me check up how you do. Even if nobody now call me, I will take up someone and call and say how you do and so on and get your life story. Then there are people who, you know, I am there for, because when things are tumbled down,
she will call me and say, dear heart. You're all right, dear heart.
Yes.
I know that voice.
You're going to wake up this morning, dear heart.
Yes. But I love people. And, you know, at some point, because I remember having a very difficult Oh my God, me tell you another story, so I not repeat it. But there was a time in my life it was just so rough. And I had
Yes.
my sister Soph. Soph was there. We lived together, and Soph was there with me, toe to toe during those times. And Soph and I remain sister and friends. I can call up my sister and, Miss Dan, that's what she called me, Miss Dan, or no, she show off and say, Mrs. Green, But Soph and I, my sister, we knew we always were together until when she had gotten married and, the changes, then she had to come back to me because I had to go rescue her. So, hey, there are people
Yeah,
who will
it goes
always be
back
in your
and forth
lives.
like that.
Yes, and then people may say something about you that somebody else don't know. And they're like, really? We don't know her like that. But
Yes,
that's
yes,
because we
Yes.
compartmentalize.
yes,
Right.
Yes.
right. You see, that's the
Right.
thing. Because you have your seasons of friendship. Because
There you go.
even
Yeah.
we talking
Yes.
about friendship, my husband and I are friends.
Yeah.
Same here. Same
We
here.
are friends. Women have nobody else outside of the fact that we are married. We are friends.
Mm-hmm.
We talk like friends. We
We're
joke
not
with each
tight.
other. We
Yes.
tighter than yeah, because
That's
we have
where I
been
figure.
yeah, man. We have
Yeah,
been
yes, that's how
we have
Norman
been
and I
through it
operate too.
all.
Yes.
Yeah, man. We have been through it all. It was so funny
Mm-hmm.
one time, and it was one of our anniversaries. We had
One moment. Co-producer over here with his mischievous self. No, we didn't marry any hootie peck.
no, no, thank God. We are keep all of them out of this.
Yes.
We not say
Same here.
nothing.
So.
Let me leave it right. That's all.
There was a time
Yeah.
well, I had a coworker who has a beautiful home in the Poconos, and he had said, you can go use it whenever you want. It's a gated community, whatever. You can go whenever you want. This is years ago. And so we decided to go. Our anniversary is in the fall. So the fall foliage to take a
Aye.
little drive, it was just nice. And we went, but it so happened that we had a early snow that year, being October and stuff. And there's a diner in the town, a small town. So we went to the diner. We would just go there, have breakfast and so, but we decided, to, as they would say, gonna hunker down.
Yeah.
So we went and we bought some stuff to tide us over and thing. And so we were in for a couple of days, and then we were leaving, and we stopped. And we were having something to buy, a quick bite to go. And the one of the person that always serve us, she said, "Oh, so where's your brother?" I think he had parked outside. She said, "Where's your brother?"
Your husband.
Brother. I don't have any brother. She said, "But the guy you always sit and you be talking. I thought he was your brother." I said, "No, husband." She said, "Oh my goodness, you all have a good relationship because you're always talking and laughing." Just as some couples, you just
Yes.
they
Just
look
hype.
forward and somebody
Yes.
has food and so
Yeah.
that was funny to me at the time, but you do have friendships that weather the weather, whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Whatever the weather. Yes.
yeah, I have another good friend from you that it would be remiss of me not to mention her. She is me in personified, and her name is Lloyd Cuthbert. I got to put her out there. I
Yes.
met her way back when my daughter was only 2. That was before my husband even came here, and I was sad. Without him here, I was sad every day. I was just sad every day. Worse on weekends. I was just my face long like mule on the cornfield.
Cause your best friend, you never have your best friend here with you, huh?
No, man, it is sad bad.
I know.
And my
Yeah.
daughter used to go to a babysitter. She used to live across the street from the lady that was the sitter for my daughter. And so her and I met up and thing. And we hooked up and we are still friends. We are. When me tell you, say she had the kind where if you want somebody come with 2 stones in them pocket and some Vaseline, take off the earring, take off the wig and hang up and say, "Oh, what?" And she used to come. She is my ride or die. She is
Die. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
She is my long-standing good friend. If you want her to be intellectual and model and walk in a cat suit and heels, whatever,
Yeah.
got her like that. Very
Yes.
professional, very
And if you
sharp.
want to have a fight, she did it.
If you want her to put down things and pick up things,
I
you
coffee
call
wig.
her. Don't say
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
don't
You
give
know,
her. I would
I,
try to be
you're saying
together
that.
ever so often. She if you don't see me for a while, or she 1 second max, or she not hear me for a while, she will just call me and say, "What me and I go chat to bulla when I go to go buy one bulla so me I sit
Right.
down." That is just saying, it's time for us to hook up.
Yeah,
Let's
I like
go
that
to
kind of
Yes.
friendship.
Yes.
I like
yeah,
that kind of
Yes.
friendship.
sure. Yeah,
It
Yes.
makes it so easy for you to be
anytime.
you.
Yes,
Yes. Yes.
Right. Yes.
anytime
You don't
no
have to put on
airs.
and pretend. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, she will come in your
Uh-huh.
yard, come help you clean, sweep up,
Mm-hmm.
cook.
Yes.
yeah. That's
When
how I
you want
see
a
it.
good pot of hominy corn porridge, me just have to tell her to watch her. I type it some porridge.
Okay.
And she just come make me a big pot of hominy corn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice, nice,
Me
nice.
take
So
her.
here is Jackie. Is this your friend?
Yes, this is Karen. Karen from
Okay.
high school. I met Karen in high school. We weren't even in the same class.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay.
And some people didn't even know that Karen and I would have become such friends because
Mm-hmm.
Karen lived in Brownstown, I lived in Runaway Bay, and I don't know what some people thought, but the reunion brought out a lot of things because people who I'm friends with, some people said they would never think that they and I would be friends. I said, why not? I was
Okay.
just friends with everybody. I would talk to everybody. And
Yeah, what happens? Sometimes you pull out of somebody else what somebody else can't pull out of them. I've
Yes.
known people
That's
that
true.
people
That's
say
true.
they are
Mm-hmm.
reclusive, they don't talk to people, they're this, they're that, and you know them to be warm and friendly.
Yes.
And you
yes,
can
Yeah.
be
So let me
successful
read.
out
Let me read the comment. Let me read the comments over, so we can be more inclusive. So she says, "Been friends with Jackie for over 40 years. She's the same person today as she was back then. Known her for 45 years, but really friends from third form at St. Hilda's. That
yeah,
smile is genuine." And then she
Very
says, "Let me
good.
tell you, my girl has been there for me, even though we don't get to see each other, but we are always in each other's corner. If she cries, I cry too. When she laughs, I have to laugh too." And then she
nice.
says, "I love her so much, like a sister. I love when she sends me a surprise Jamaican package. Now my husband rope in one of in the friendship too,
Not
of
different.
course. He's watching now too. Hi,
oh,
PT."
that's her husband.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh,
And then
Okay.
it says, "When we saw each other at the reunion for the first time in years, we just hugged and cried with joy. We are even closer now than years gone by. We support each other in prayer." That's wonderful. And
Very
she
good.
says, "Our spirits are kindred, and Jesus is definitely a part of it. She keeps threatening to come to Freezer, Ohio, to open up a shop since I'm so deprived." Jackie's my friend. Jackie's my friend for life. She says, "I
Mhm.
would go in mourning if I lose this sisterhood. I long to see her, and we are overdue for some good laughs. Love you, my sister friend." And she says, "A friend is someone who
Ever.
understands your past, believes in your future, and accepts you." Oh, okay.
That's
Thank you.
co-producer.
A
yeah,
co-producer,
co-producer.
and accepts you just the way
Yes,
you are. A
Karen,
true
thank you
friend
so
will never
much.
turn away unless you happen to be going down. And then
Mhm.
Pat D is here. "Hi, beautiful ladies. Good morning. I came on late. All right. We thank you, Patty. You're always in our corner."
Yeah.
But
Hey, Pat.
it's so important for us to acknowledge our friends, because
Yes.
this life we're living in here is so very busy.
Yeah,
And
Yes.
if we're not careful, we will miss out
Yeah.
on,
That's true.
um, you know, reminding ourselves of the people who have been with us along our journey. And just to say sometimes, hey, because even now, um, in our crew, I tell you, we had a very, very um blessed Thanksgiving when our friends came over.
They call that a Friendsgiving.
Listen, no, seriously. We sat at this table and people shared their journey, and they shared it because they know it is safe.
Right.
They
It
share
is a
because
safe space.
they know that there is no criticism, nobody to say how
Yeah.
could you,
Care back and
because everybody you see
advice
in
and
this
wisdom.
life has had an encounter with someone, something that broke them.
Good friend, better unpack it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That broke them. And so we all
Yeah.
shared at the table, and
Mhm.
from health to marriage till people all are cry.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was
Yeah. It's
something.
And it
therapeutic.
should be a
Yeah.
safe space for that
Yeah.
expression.
Mhm.
It should be a safe space for that kind of expression.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
should stay right in that pocket. It shouldn't go anywhere. That's how I am.
Anywhere, yes, because that's where it
If you
belongs.
share your
Yeah.
secret with me, nobody thinks say
Yeah.
the phone go I know. Because
Yeah.
I'm not
See
telling
me here.
nobody and nobody
See
business.
me here. That's why my sister and my sister that lives in further, we are tight like this. She shares everything and anything with me because she knows that once it come in this ears, it's
It's
not
safe.
leaving this mouth.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
very tight too. Yeah.
And
And I
I'm the
wanted to
kind of
say quickly,
person.
ladies.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Go
want to
ahead.
share this quickly because this was very sad for me. I have had a friend who lives in up in Maryland. Right now I have 2 closets in my house full with clothes for her. One closet downstairs, one closet upstairs with clothes for her, with clothes with tags, clothes, shoes, pocketbooks. But she lived in Maryland. She had rented a space down here, a house down here with and with for her boyfriend because she met this guy. And he was living here, so she rented a space, moved on furniture, clothes, all kind of stuff down there. When she came down here, it was for a short while, then she had to give up the house.
Mm-hmm.
And because I started having issue too anyway. So she gave up the house, but she happened to store her clothing. So I said, sure. So now that I drove through the house, right here in Georgia, pack up every single piece of the clothes on the car seat and drove them back here. We packed them up in closet downstairs, closet upstairs, and they're here for about 7 years, probably more.
Mm-hmm.
But her and I always kept in touch because she lived and worked there, and she got sick. She ended up having cancer, getting cancer. And we were always in touch. She was in and out of the hospital and we'd talk and all of that. But she was the kind of friend who I could share with and she would share with me. If I want $200 for I said, Veronica, I broke, lend me $200. She would send it to me instantly. And I write a check and send it back to her. That also we kept in touch tight. And then when she got sick, she was in and out of the hospital. And then one day I decided, but me call her, me and her talk. And she said, oh, I just came out of the hospital. I had chemotherapy today, blah, blah, blah. And then like a week or 2 passed and we never communicated. And then I decided to send her a text. And when I sent her the text, somebody has answered on her behalf and said, this is her daughter, Veronica, passed away.
Oh, wow.
She died and I didn't know. Yes, I'm telling you, that thing broke my heart so much. I never get to talk to her again. And I felt so bad in that I just pondered over it because it was nighttime when I got the news. Now, and I was sitting in the den watching TV. And I said to the daughter, I said, well, I'm so sorry to hear. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye or go to the funeral or anything.
Oh.
And
oh God.
yeah, because I didn't know when I got the news, she already passed and funeral done and everything. Yes, buried. So I said to her daughter, and I said, well, I have some stuff here for her because me have 2 closets of clothes. And she didn't call me back and she didn't respond. So I ring the phone the next time, text, and no response. Some of the clothes are still here. I've been giving them away. I talk about name brand clothes with tag. I talk about full clothes. Because her and I don't wear the same size. She's a size 16. Me bigger than that. And so I pack up a lot of the stuff and did send and did give away. But I still have clothes in the closet for her and shoes. It's like I can't give it away fast enough. And I've given away a whole lot. Goes to show you how much clothes. 2 full closets. I felt so bad. Every time I think about it, every time I open the closet, I said, I said, Lord, Veronica. She was a lady. She was a real friend. She was very, very giving. Even the man that she was with before, he passed away first. But me tell you, she gave her soul to him. And he treated her like crap. But she was just a very nice woman. Very nice woman. She just passed away,
Yeah.
So, as Lady D mentioned, they are friends for different reasons, friends for different seasons. And
seasons.
she was one of them.
And it doesn't have to be a 40, 45-year friendship, because people can come into your life, for a few years or even weeks, and you realize that you have made such a bond that you've become sisters. Nadine is one of those persons. Patrick's sister, my ex-husband's sister, Nadine. Nadine's like a sister to me. And then, because I still have the name Tyson, when Nadine and I traveled to Jamaica, people thought that we were sisters. Shaba, you know Shaba. Taxi Shaba. Shaba and I have a good friendship too, and Mark. Those are friendships that, like you say, seasons, and they have been unchanged. Mark is like a brother.
Yes.
Nadine is like a sister to me, and I'm so glad I met those people in my life.
Yes.
And we do need,
and you also have friends who you don't know. You have friends who you have never met in person, but they're so nice to you. Like some of these DJs who play my song. There's a DJ up in New Jersey, Greg. I've never met him in person, but me and him tight. Anything he want written or done, a little video or advertisement, in call on me. And he plays my songs, and he loves my type of style of writing. Right now, sometimes I think there's jealousy on his life, because always I play my song and I think some of the rest of the artists them jealous, but he also knows anything. His mother passed away. I've never met him. His mother passed away. He called me and said my mother died, blah, if I could put something together. He gave me a few bits and pieces, and I wrote him a nice tribute.
Yeah, I do that too,
like recorded it.
Yeah.
Yes, and I recorded it, voice it, and sent it to him. And he was talk about it every single day.
Yes.
Every time I come on, I show him talk about it. So, friends, these are people you just meet, you never meet in physicality, but they just get, you and them just connect.
So here is Marie. Marie says, hey, Marie. Marie says, good Saturday morning, my celebrities. We just take it. In the good Jamaican parlance, good friends better than pocket money.
Yes,
I have very good friends near and far, thank God. Yeah, that's what she said. And also, co-producer in the back says, beautiful Katie, thanks for sharing your love with our beautiful friend Jackie.
Karen.
Wonderful.
Karen, thank you, Karen. That won't change. Karen is such a sweet person.
And Karen says, if your friend is not a safe space, it's no friendship at all.
That's true.
Agree.
Thank you.
One of the things too, so we have different temperaments, right? Hey, just so the Lord build us up away. And we're not all the same. But if you have friends and you can't say to your friend, be objective and say, hey, you have formed a fool, that's not good for you.
No.
They're not good for you.
Not at all.
Because what it does, they kind of shoulder, cover up your faults, and they cover up yours. And if you are also of that temperament where your friend must always big you up and tell you how sweet you be and so on.
I can't tell you the truth.
That's not cutting it.
No, that's not.
I'm a friend.
Nobody is right all the time. Nobody.
No.
Nobody's perfect.
As you said, nobody. And my husband whole time they thinking kind of right.
Hallelujah.
It's amazing. But he'll take correction, right?
Yes.
And again, we are building a friendship. And so Barbara said something that, us, Evel and Denise, getting married in this season of our lives, give other people hope, which I have heard people say. Because the friendship we are building, the thing about me, Evel, is that we had friend before.
Right.
So they come in penance. We used to say, they corrose now, they come around and
they come around.
Right. We used to do all of that. So socially,
yes,
good. And it is still working, Lord Father.
Right.
Long story with that.
Look, you know, if you give him an inch, he might take a
Yeah,
yard.
but tell you,
Am I-
Lord
Yes.
Father.
Don't take him
Yes.
on. Don't take
But-
him on.
Nothing
And so
wrong with that.
I'm just saying, you see, like how Sharon's talk about Ralphie,
Mhm.
where we are. Me and
Yes.
Evil, we're not bored at home.
Oh no.
We just talk and do things.
Yes.
Even yesterday
Yes.
morning, we just sit up in bed and talk. And just we sometimes one does something and the other one has to kind of temper it down to address or to help or to guide or something.
Right.
Or to provide some amount of clarity.
Yes. Of
My husband
Yes.
tell me what is
and
joke to you.
restraint.
My
Yeah.
husband say what is joke to you is dead to me.
Right. So we do have
Yes.
we do have our own platform that we are launching now that we're gonna do, which you will see. Some
Right.
of the things that we discuss, and we hope it will benefit other people. Why? Because
Right.
as couples, sometimes we don't want to step on the toe,
Right.
and if you step hard, if it be rough and literally almost take off the toe.
Right.
No.
But we have our own inner thoughts of how we see things, whether it's towards each other or things in general.
General,
And
right.
that's
And that's
where the
natural.
respect and the building of the friendship. You must sing getting to know you over there. Comes into play. So I believe that you will have the truth teller who need to tell you when you're formed the fool. You will have the
Yes.
one who is the vibesy one. I think I'm vibesy.
Yes.
I call up the crew and say, we now go eat one snowball somewhere, sit down, do something.
Right.
And you have, and on the other hand, he will just sit in the house. I may say, well,
No, man,
that's not
no,
a part
man,
of the, and I'm saying that's not a part of the plan.
Yes.
I want to build I want to build experiences, and it can't just build in our house.
House, no. You have to
Right?
go out. You have to go somewhere.
But
Yeah,
yes,
I agree.
one on my road, on my road star.
And there you have it.
Yeah.
But
Go out
friends,
and
I'm
explore.
telling you, and of course, we do our own inner assessment of who we are as individuals. What are we bringing to people? Are we
Yep.
blessing anybody? Are people just agitated with we? Or as them see we then gone to the left? Or, you see some people and you say, no, not today. And you take a roundabout turn,
A
gone
different
some
road. Take shortcut.
road.
Yeah.
So, this conversation today and how we introduced it with Barbara and Evol is a typical example of friendship and a bond.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when
Yes.
you hear Barb say that, Evol had to reach out to her to discuss about his intentions for me, she's not saying, oh, no, you can't. But because she knows
No.
his story, she knew his story. So she want to be sure that he is sure. So him not come
That
over
he's
into
making the
my
right
life
decision. Yes.
and not ready.
Right.
And the pain that him a go carry and the this and the that. So she
Right.
wants to say, hey, make sure that you tell Denise your life story, which we did kind of already go through.
Right.
Me and him.
Yes.
And
man, good friend. Those are good friends.
yes, you have to have somebody to
Yes.
say, hey, make sure because you will come with your transference and I'd carry over your baggage and your this and that to the other
And you
person
don't want
who's
to do
just
that.
innocent in the whole thing. And so every step of our lives, ladies, as you are building your relationships, and things sometimes will not go all the way we want it. But I believe
That's a life setup.
also the thing set, as they would say, but it's how we manage it. And that's one of the things we're going to do in our new podcast, because we find that we are Christians, so we rely on the Holy Spirit to kind of do its work.
Mm-hmm.
And it does its work if you are connected to check with when we think we are going to either step out a line or something.
Mhm.
And it teaches you how to, hold your tongue if needs be, or
Mm-hmm.
this is not
Right.
the right time, because we can hurt each other.
Yeah.
And in the hurt, you are still expected, and they expect of you to carry through all the other things that relationships come with, whether
Good.
it's
Yeah,
spiritual,
exactly.
intimate,
Mhm.
what have you. So we have to be true to ourselves that we're not always the best people. We don't always have good qualities. But if we check ourselves, we will be able to go fix it and
Mm-hmm.
say, you know
Yes.
what?
Yeah, but
This
you need somebody who can check you as well,
yes,
whose
yes.
opinion you value. When you launch out of a friendship,
Right.
launch out, you're not looking at it down the road to say, well, will we be friends in 50 years or 20 years or next year?
No,
Whatever.
you put no date and time on it. No.
Exactly. And a time stamp to it. It's just
Mm-mm.
learning about the person, see how they flow. And then sometimes, you can be friends with somebody for a long time. And then life experiences, I don't want to say it changes how they are, but it kind of influence some kind of behavior. And it makes
Mhm.
you wonder.
Mhm.
This is why checking in and checking up on persons is crucial. You have some persons who you have to check in on all the time, otherwise you can't maintain the friendship.
Mhm.
Well, for me, how my friendships work, because I have a lot of friendships, different little pockets. We have a couples group of
Yeah,
friends.
me too.
Couples, like it's like we went from 5 to 10 to 12 to 15 couples, and we even go away sometimes. You know,
Mhm.
catch up on and thing. So I'm the one, who I like to keep like birthdays. I don't forget your birthday, if it's your anniversary, something important to you and things like that. So those kind of things, it kind of benefits the relationship. You're not waiting, you're doing your part, but that's how you are
You're
naturally.
right.
So when somebody's on
Mhm.
the wavelength, sometimes by you pick up your phone and you're going to make the call, the person is calling you, or by the time you send a text
Yes.
coming in, because you're
Yeah.
thinking with each other at the same time. It shouldn't
Yeah.
be hard. It should just flow easily, easily maintained. You don't want nobody where, it's hard, and you go through stuff. You have your highs and your lows. Yes, life comes at you fast and things of that nature. But at the same time, the friendship is there like a butter on the bread. Make it
Yes.
easier to go
Mhm.
down and maintain and do your thing.
Mhm. Mhm.
Shouldn't be hard at all.
Yes. So thanks, Sharon Z. Pat says, I did not know the program that you guys was going to have this morning. And my first call that I got is a friend of mine. We've been friends for 50 years, told me that he's getting baptized. That's
Very nice, Pat.
hey,
Nice. Wonderful.
it's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Marie says, I agree with Karen. A true friend is to be a safe space.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Pat says I've been praying for him to have the Lord in his life, and here comes. He told me this morning that he's getting baptized. I was so happy.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's awesome. Pat says we know everything about each other. We tell each other everything. Is our best male friend for 50 years. Steve, and now he's receiving the Lord. Okay.
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
Co-producer says, what a blessing to come into a relationship and love your partner's friends. Sharon's, Max, and Jackie. Me love you.
Me love you
I love
too.
you too.
I will love you
I
Friend.
love
back.
you too.
I me love you more because you love my friend.
Mhm.
You know,
Make
so
me
me
feel
have to
like me
draw
know.
you
Make
back.
me feel like me know a co-producer a long time.
Me
And we
tell
Me have
never
to,
you.
meet him.
me have to draw up him back pocket for draw him back and talk to him good for see if him all right. But me know some of my friend make good
You
decisions
drop in
still.
back pocket.
You gotta
Oh
run back
Lord,
pocket
that's
and
too
just draw him
funny.
up.
When they come. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm really thankful that we chose this topic today.
Yes. Yes.
People need to
It's funny,
hear.
because when I saw the topic, I wasn't sure, like, yeah. But then, a lot of times when the topics are put out, especially if it's not my topic, certain topics, sometimes I have to start thinking, what me I go say? What me I go talk about? And then by the morning comes,
Yeah, you
and I'm in the shower,
it flows.
taking my
Because
shower,
it's just
my brain start flow, everything start. We say, oh yes, we can talk about this person and that. I don't know if you guys experience that, but then all of a sudden,
listen, I never
information
know
start
what I'm gonna
flowing
say.
in.
Me too.
I don't never know what I'm gonna say.
I don't write anything down.
Yes,
It's totally
for me.
unscripted. I don't write
I do
anything
my
down.
notes overnight. Usually I make notes overnight, but for the past few months I've been doing it the morning off. And sometimes it's
when
right
we have
here
the
at
Black
this desk
history
that
and
I.
we have to come correct, then me have to do that. What would us talk?
Yes.
I don't know what next I'm gonna say.
Right.
Pray for me.
Well, Sharon, if I didn't know you might be me and you would have been a good friend. We could have tell
I
that.
think so.
Yes,
I think so.
yes,
I think so.
sure.
I think so.
Yeah.
You and Churns would be a good
100%.
friend.
Well, we are good friends
Yeah.
now. I mean, when I saw Sharon at the wedding was the first time,
Yeah.
and she come on and hug me, and they said, "Oh, this."
So wrong.
But it was she was so like me know you a long time. It's like
Yeah.
the big fat hug and she and Ralph and I love these two
But
together.
it was at I came up the day before, a couple of days before the wedding.
I met you, Jackie, but I didn't know about you over the cake and I didn't know you, but you see, you pull up my back pocket, me did pass, me never have no wallet in my back pocket, no car, me did poor.
Yeah, definitely.
The back pocket them did empty.
Me come with love, man, not money. But let me just say, I mean, I came, into a relationship here with you guys, and it's easy. It's easy breezy. It's nothing that I'm like saying, I just love it, and I love the vibes, and it's easy to
me
fit in, and it's great that you come into a friendship because you've met some people and like them spouse and them hard fee kind of gel with, and
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that is true.
And kind of say, oh, you get a friend from and thing. But
yeah,
here we are, and I mean, it's easy. It's a blessing, really.
Yeah, I
yeah.
must say, clear and loud, you have been a wonderful addition to this pack. I'm telling you, you are.
Yeah,
you are. I'm serious about this. I've even said it to my hubby.
Yeah,
you're a wonderful addition to the pack. I just like the way you gel and vibe.
Yeah.
Well, and I respect you guys. I mean, I take my place. I mean, I'm husband, yes, but I take my place that you guys have been friends forever, and we not doing a thing, and me edging when we can, but not. I don't want to change that. I mean, yes, the addition, yes, but no respect, man. We're going to thing from a long time. I mean,
I think it was Barbara. Barbara said something that stuck with me, and it brought me back to a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
As a friend, the friendship that you and Barbara have cultivated over the years, and it's a friendship of respect and obviously love. Mm-hmm. And she said something where even though you are that kind of friends, she's not going to pick up the phone, especially now that you're married and you need to be bonding with your wife and calling you every minute or a certain time of night. We have friends, and they need to know that there's a certain cutoff point when you call. I don't call people house later than 10 o'clock. If I call at 10 o'clock, it must be something serious.
Yeah.
Right.
I just don't like to do that because you never know. They might be just falling asleep. They might be having some bonding time with their partners or friends or daughter, sister, whoever. I respect that time as a friend. And I think that was something that also affected my marriage because people did not know their place.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
I thought that my husband and I would become such good friends, but it didn't work that way.
Yeah. And so.
And one moment, honey. And so, as you say that, Jack, our hearts, all of us here as friends, we wish that for you again when that time comes around.
Yeah, yes. and I'm open to that. That's what I want. Maybe that's why I've been waiting. I don't really want to just put myself out there like that for just about attract just about anything.
He's being
prepared. But in the same time, let me tell you this: open your eye, and look. They better go on like if you look, you're a pretty girl. You need to open your eye.
Just what?
We tell her that. But listen,
just for the words,
you can meet you. We don't want to segue too much of the topic at hand, but you can meet people in some very unusual places.
Mm-hmm. True.
Yeah.
I know a couple who met in traffic.
Oh wow.
He's in this lane, she's in this lane.
Yeah.
And just a glance over and traffic and move slowly, and eyes meet eyes and smiles meet smiles. And hello.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's it.
Well, Jackie,
and numbers exchange.
Yeah, they had to pull off. And you got to the point where they pulled off. And look, we are entering
through the window.
Yeah. We are entering the month of love. So
that's right.
And Jackie,
pulling over, exchanging of numbers.
That's
and
right.
And that was it.
Yeah.
So you never know, but it's a blessing to be friends with your mate, with your spouse.
Yes.
It's not a dull moment.
Mm-hmm. No.
We don't have a dull moment. So we just come back 1 month. Some people say, I don't know how you do it. I couldn't be in the house with him for a whole month. Oh God, no. Oh God,
no.
Yeah. Naman and I are best friends. Me and Naman are best friends. Sometimes it's also something we laugh. He say, yes, because I'm very open like that.
Yeah.
We see now me and Naman we are walking. I say, Naman, look on the girl the body. That's how we gel. I'm serious. That's how we gel. We talk like that. Yeah. Because what's the point of trying to hide and pretend? You know, makes sense to hide and pretend because he's gonna see it anyway. So before you
exactly.
That's the thing. That word is a big one in friendships. The pretense.
Yeah.
Jackie,
that word. Yeah.
Message for
Jackie. Co-producer.
Yes, Jackie. We have to talk because let me tell you something. Some girl I know, she wasn't afraid to say, "Come and go drink some porridge, man." I mean, or we are going to start early. You kind of have to kind of. Or for that matter, you all know the phone call that I got. Can we? What are you doing on Saturday? What are you doing next week? So Jackie, if you see that guy that you kind of check him, pure platonic at first, but don't hold back,
And it's interesting, we were talking about it because he was saying, boy, since he knew, what he knows about himself and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So, me just call him up and say, hey, what you do? It was a Friday. So me I call him up and say, what you do Friday? And in my box shuffle, me say, no, you're not doing anything.
She just corner him.
I was can't find the answer right away now,
It must be in coy.
But okay, I forget. Play cute. May I play
cute?
Proper.
As we were looking back now, he was saying, boy, if he had allowed, say his pride or what have you, he could have said, boy, and find an excuse not to go out, for us to just go sit down and talk, and think. But he didn't. Here we are.
Yeah. So Jackie, I mean, and of course, we kind of preach this over and over that those of us have been there before and it never really worked out. I went through the process of cleansing, reevaluating, reassessing, purifying, acknowledge some things about myself, and again with friends like Barbara, she would say, well, check that part about yourself, check that. Know the game, know your thing, know yourself, and you're beautiful, Jackie.
Yes.
Yeah. So we don't want to go to waste.
Yeah. Not true.
Pretty girl, Jackie.
And the grades, them coming in very fast.
That's wisdom. Don't worry
about it.
No, but you know something? I embrace them. I don't die them or anything. I love them. So you're going to take me up with everything.
Right.
You're going to see everything.
Me and Miss Clara, our best friend. And Mr. Regular.
Yeah, but you see how we can gel with each other and still be able to counsel with Jackie, encourage her. And we all are having relationships and so on. And, the moving parts, as I like to say, because them enough.
And one of the wonderful thing about this group here, ladies, is that we can piggyback from each other. Because when I hear you guys talk, and I'm like, wow, that's really cool. So we are not here beating down each other's husbands, or in my case, it's just a thing where we just gel and we are actually happy for one another, and want to be with one another as well. Because I'm looking for the day when we all get together and can see the gray hair and just the real deal, which is what it is. So and Max, I just wanted to say that sorry for the loss of your friend, but what that does is you are preaching to us to give the roses now. Give the roses now. We can all smell it for that message come, because I know too well how that is. So do it now and do it now. Yeah, love you guys.
And if you can give roses, give porridge, because you know what? During the time when her and I were friends, we would pick her up. I'm serious. I would pick her up at Norman, and I would pick her up at the airport when she's coming to Georgia. And I would make cornmeal porridge and boil egg and bread and butter and carry it in the car with me for her. So when she gets off, the flight, she would sit in the car while we were driving her to her house, and she would eat her porridge and eat her bread and butter.
Let me tell you,
eat her boiled egg.
Anybody who bring you come pick you up at airport and bring you a meal, that person is a keeper.
Yes,
I will do that. Come off our flight, you're hungry.
Well, you know what, ladies? My good friend here, she's not really crazy about roses. Roses is not our best thing. Flowers is not our best thing. So I have to give her what she can smell. Other than roses.
What she craves. Yeah.
Shirley Biscuit, for that matter, was what I gave her.
Shirley Biscuit.
My favorite. I love Shirley Biscuit.
Yes,
I always have Shirley Biscuit. Let me tell you something. I always have Shirley Biscuit. I have a Shirley Biscuit in my pocketbook right now upstairs. Me always me always have Shirley in my bag. Anyway, me can't hungry because I always have Shirley.
Yes, I love Shirley Biscuit from my little. And I use
me too. The original and the coconut.
I love the coconut. Yeah. So when I used to wash my uncle's car, he had one angler, and I used to wash that car. I should have gone in the business. There are so many things I should have done. Seriously, when you see me lay down under that car with my hose,
listen, there we go again.
And wash that car. When that car done, you see all the rim them, and he give me my little 50
shine and
cents.
pretty.
And he give me my little 50 cents. That time the 50 cents would have been considered money.
You did rich man.
Yeah.
And I paper 50 cents.
The paper 50 cents.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
And
I remember them.
50 cents, so me go down a penny shop, Mr. Osborne.
Penny, Miss Penny.
Mr. Osborne and Miss Inez. And go buy me Shirley Biscuit for me treat.
So you see, ladies, it was easy on me, very easy on me. I just had to buy a Shirley Biscuit.
Well, there you go. She's a cheap date.
Sure, she was right in my budget. Right in my budget.
And God make it so. God make it so, because she could have
come in the back pocket.
She could have been high for me. You have some people that afford them.
Oh Lord!
They come very expensive and dear.
Jack says you're both, whoever that person is, you're both being prepared.
Prepared. I agree, Drea.
Oh, yeah, I say.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, this is awesome.
Yeah, man, it's true.
Very.
So Anne-Marie is also a very good friend of mine. We went to high school together.
Oh.
Yes, and when I used to, many of us used to do the come and go thing. And I would stay by her, work in the week, and she made me come by her on the weekends with her and her dad and thing. And we just been friends like that. She came to she was at the wedding as well, she and her husband. So, Annie, big up yourself.
Big up
Good
yourself,
morning.
Annie.
Big up yourself, Anne-Marie.
Mm-hmm.
Big
Jack
up.
says, friendship isn't about who you know the longest. It's about who came and stays by your side.
Glad. Yeah.
True.
Wonderful. But we're wrapping up now, but I think we touched on quite a few interesting and rewarding points about being friends with people. And they help to shape us and we help to shape them.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
The stories we're feeling.
Yes. Anybody who comes into our lives, they must, and even if it's negative, it's something that you walk away learning.
Yeah. And do you know that the friends we have had along the way have shaped us to be who we are for the people we are with now? Because in Barbara's case, I have learned from Barbara to be more balanced, So my wife now is benefiting from the friendship that Barbara and I shared. So your friends will make a contribution into your relationship, good or bad. Yeah.
And some people can't understand that you can have like me. I have a lot of male friends. One of the first things I did, I introduced my male friends to my husband at the time. And, being you and Lady D got married, like you said, it has to be some kind of emotional intelligence to bring Barbara and you and Lady D together. And there's balance and there's no conflict and there's no strain.
No,
those are the friendships that we have to cherish.
Yeah.
That is
great show, ladies. Great show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let me just say this, that I'm looking at this little thing. It says, at its best, friendship is love without the spotlight. It's steady, it's faithful, it's healing. And honestly, life is heavier without it and brighter because of it.
Amen.
So,
Amen.
yeah.
Amen.
So that's it for friendship.
Pretty.
So hooray for the friends that stay, the ones who came and went, you did your bit. And that's how life goes sometimes.
Is it Sister Dorothy from Bronxwood? Dorothy Willwall?
Yes, it is.
Welcome.
Hey,
morning,
it's the first time I've seen Sister Dorothy. I haven't seen Sister Dorothy in a long time.
A big friend. Well, with that, it's time to take up the offering.
Benediction, please.
Yes. Okay.
Well, co-producer, you want to close out today?
Well, again, guys, it's been a wonderful day. Friendship is priceless, really priceless indeed. And we learn and we grow with friends. And you guys have been good friends. And we have wonderful viewers who are friends of the show. And we may not get to see you, but we thank you for being friends of this show. And where we are blessed, you are blessed. And whatever we have, we share with you. And that is the most of all, the gift and the love of Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. Can't go wrong with that. And with that, what do I say?
Okay.
Amen.
Praise God from whom all. Anyway.
I go eat my porridge now and my boil like I'm bread and butter.
Well, Andrea says, well, I just enjoyed my roast breadfruit and saltfish.
Wow.
All right. Some of us, today actually is the end of our fast. We have been on fasting for the past 21 days.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we do the 40 days, so that will come up.
Now we have you.
21. We did the 20.
This is Saturday morning thing is so good. Yes, and please come for more.
And share the link. Share the links.
Yeah.
Oh, you can go back and look at the old shows. If you subscribe.
Listen, there's a lot to laugh about.
Yes, absolutely. It's a blessing.
Absolutely. But we want to say thanks to everybody for tuning in, and we appreciate you, and we know that, hey, you're gonna come back next week.
Amen.
Yes.
Bye.
You're gonna come back next week. So we want to say blessings and enough love. And we will see you next week. So may I come
cherish your friendships.
Yeah, cherish. Let's do the closeout lines.
May I go down? May I go down?
I'm going to my room.
Some chocolate tea if you go make chocolate.
I'm going to my room.
What is one?
What up was in this? We are going to the kitchen.
I'm going to go around a room.
All right, then.
You might get breakfast in bed. You might get breakfast in bed.
Oh my goodness.
We are going round, galang round, go down, so go on in.
Yes.
All right.
Thanks, everybody. Good to see you.
Bye. Ta-ta.
Take it easy.
Okay, bye.
All righty.
Welcome to Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. I'm your host, Lady D Denise Gomez Green, inviting you to join me each week for real conversations, powerful stories, and uplifting perspectives that shine a light on voices from the community and the diaspora. Kick off your week with the Monday Drive from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Dive deep on Thursdays with Center Stage from 6 to 8 p.m. And ease into your weekend with Satideh Mawnin runnings every Saturday at 10 a.m. Catch Voices with Lady D on YouTube, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network online, and YouTube, and Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle, Trelawney, Jamaica, or tune in on Linkage Radio online. So lock in, turn it up, and remember, every voice has power. This is Voices with Lady D. Celebrate the heartbeat of Caribbean culture with Satideh Mawnin runnings. Join us on Saturday at 10 a.m. on YouTube as we showcase the vibrant heritage of Jamaica and the wider Caribbean with 4 incredible women: Sherns, Max, Jackie, and yours truly, Lady D. From powerful stories to cultural traditions, we're bringing the flavor, rhythm, and excellence of the Caribbean straight to you. It's more than a show. It's a celebration of the roots and traditions that inspire and unite us. Subscribe to Voices with Lady D on YouTube and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn to stay connected. Every Saturday at 10 a.m. it's Satideh Mawnin runnings. Come feel the vibes. Satideh Mawnin runnings, where Caribbean heritage comes alive.